Hi, this is Nick. Welcome to ISG, where we talk all things real estate in the Czech Republic. Today we're going to discuss the question, has the market bottomed? As most of you will know, the real estate market has generally trended downwards in 2022. Prices have dropped quite considerably across the Czech Republic as a whole. During the first 3 months of 2023, we have seen a little bit of an improvement. So it's interesting now to have a look to see whether it's likely that this improvement will continue, and actually we've seen the lowest prices on the market already, or whether prices will continue to fall in the long term. Generally, there's been a lot of positivity since the beginning of the year. I've had a lot of new clients come to me looking for help with buying places, and we've been selling a lot of properties as well. And I think that's reflected across the real estate market as a whole here. Inflation is reducing, but it's still incredibly high. A major part of the inflation being energy prices, and those are also coming down quite a bit now. Interest rates are stable, but they're still relatively high overall. Property developers have been reducing their output, and not a lot of people have panicked to sell. So overall, there's not been a lot of properties on the market. And now what you're seeing is with this increased demand, is there starting to be a case of maybe demand getting to near the level of supply once again. So overall, I see two possible scenarios from here. So one scenario I see is that actually inflation comes down quite quickly, and the interest rates also come down a little bit to increase the appetite for borrowing money and for buying properties again. And we see that prices start to move up and up and up, as they did a couple of years ago. Another scenario is this is just the calm before the storm. A lot of banks are already showing heavy signs of stress across Europe and the US. And it's likely that that could trickle into the real estate market, and some bigger players may be interested in selling properties, and more property come onto the market, increasing supply while demand remains relatively low. And that could cause prices to come down. Also, any increase in inflation would also cause interest rates probably to rise again to counteract that, and that would completely destroy any demand in the market at all. Also, during the last year or more, we've seen unemployment be pretty steady. We haven't really seen any larger unemployment, larger layoffs, which would massively affect the market as well. So there's always a possibility of that happening. So in my opinion, I think it's far too early to answer this question. I think we need to find out what happens in the next few months and keep our eyes open to see what kind of news is out there and how this is going to go. I think there's a lot more potential for things to get worse than better at this moment in time. However, that can change very quickly, and suddenly things can be solved and things will start moving up again. So as always, if there's a great property deal available, I think it's always worth taking, regardless of what the market is doing. We're interested in buying good market deals rather than what the trend of the overall market is. So thanks very much for watching, and see you all again soon.